Yeah, so I think Harsh, first let me take your second question. I think there is no doubt that this pandemic, has accelerated the shift towards digital. From a traditional brick mortar, setup, we are seeing a click mortar, setup, which is like, every customer wants to sit on his laptop, and go to the website, explore the car there, and maybe, we are seeing even the dealerships are tuning their executives, to interact with the customer on WhatsApp, do a video call there, and even we are seeing the deals getting closed, right? So I think, so going forward, obviously I think digital has already taken a good pace, and thanks to pandemic, that way, that everybody, irrespective of the age group, is getting into digital. And this is not only in automotive, right? So we are seeing, lot of virtual visits, right? So there are robot tour guides today. So similarly, there are a lot of remote tours, whatever are happening. Similarly in medicines also, we are seeing telemedicines, transculturing. So I think a lot of things happening, and I think auto industry is no different, right? So we will really see, that this will really take pace, and everything will be closing down, on the internet, or maybe the digital way. So now, coming to your first question, I think, in terms of what you were saying, consumer trends, right? So I think as I already said, right, that India is a pretty heterogeneous subcontinent market. So we have a customer for every product in India. So nevertheless, we had too much value conscious customers, which India as a culture we would be always looking for value. But I think the definition of value would spread across not only price, it will be also a product, it will be also, features, it will be technology. So I think that value will spread out across multiple things, not only on price. So that is why, even if you would have seen my segment share, we are talking about more of B and C segments, being going up in India going forward. And actually, maybe in next 1, 2, 3 years, we may see, some kind of mini cars also going up. But nevertheless, I think it is more of B and C segments, where the OEMs would also like to focus on, because OEMs are here for business and profits, and actually, selling a car with such a technological features in a mini car segment is realistically impossible now. So I think, and with so many regulations in, so I think B and C segment, will be the future. I think both from OEM perspective as well as from consumer need, because as I said, the income levels are rising, right? The aspiration of the Indian consumer is typically rising. Like suddenly now, just to give you an example here, we have been talking to OEMs, and we have suddenly seen that in rural markets there has been a need for better cars. So it was primarily because there has been a lot of urban consumers who have moved to smaller cities, right? And now they are looking for a better car, right? So it is not like that. So I think there is a shift, right? So we are seeing, and primarily, I think digital thing is making things more easy, because consumers are able to give more time and understand the product better. So I think consumer will always be price conscious, value cautious. So I mean to say, a consumer will be more value cautious, not price conscious.